Tax people, wow.
Yeah, dealer.
Everybody will be glad looking at the end of that. And I've got a funeral on Friday if I remember to sign up for it. I exam tomorrow.
You just had your thing.
Hmm?
You know, you just had your driver's license.
Well, I got to do this for the eye doctor. So. Since I'm an old fart, they have to check it more often to see if I have other problems going on.
One good thing about this watch is it has some little sensor things in it.
You know, I think if they continue developing it...
I'm probably going to upgrade this year to like the Watch 7 because it's supposed to have a bunch of other features in it.
As they continue to develop that, they might get it to where it does most everything. You know, where it can do blood pressure and it can do ours does oxygen, breathing and heart rate and pulse, and that, which is pretty good. But as they continue to work on it, they're going to have more and more capabilities. It'd be nice if we could get blood sugar and who knows what else would be nice to do.
Oh yeah, that might be a stretch. Blood pressure is...
Blood pressure
there's a couple that will do blood pressure, but...
Maybe not as accurate, but not as accurate is better than no accuracy.
I don't know. There's ones that you're supposed to use a regular blood pressure cuff and take, and like every month or 2 months you gotta
set it or something.
Well, recalibrate it.
Yeah, but you know what? That's okay. The fact that you could have everything but blood sugar on one machine. Whoa, that's a huge thing. I've got it.
I think that dextro, whatever that thing is, you shove in your arm.
Yep.
Take a reading every day or something. Is the or every 6 or 12 hours.
It's doing it 24/7. That gizmo is. The lady that I talked to at the insurance, she has the pump, which got automatic sensors and automatic pump.
The Omni 5 or something like that automatically.
No, it's the thing you plug in and it plugs into you.
Oh.
And what it does is it continuously monitors your sugar and tells your phone what your sugar is, and then it turns around and it automatically puts the correct amount of insulin in to balance everything. And it's watching it like this all the time, all the time. At Hearst failed. That's what was a big meal. In the middle of the night, boop, gone. Whoa, wait a minute. So they said they're going to FedEx it out, and I think they gave her a couple syringes from the hospital. And she has to carefully try to manage that. So that's when I bought a $5 ticket on shit.
Probably got to pick it up at home yourself.
It's going to be heavy. It's $5,000, but it's all wood. So.
Hey, firewood.
Could be that too. I don't think I want it, but I just thought I'd say $5.
A trailer and an axe.
I'm going to have them put it in place is what I'd have to do.
Probably one of these things. You want it, you have to go pick it up and take it home. And it has to be gone between this date and this date.
Then I would have to talk to somebody that has a trailer, like Ralph or Kurt or somebody like that, and go get it with a trailer and a couple of guys.
Does it say that on the ticket? You must move it on.
No, it doesn't say that. I heard it's free delivery. Is what I heard. But if you don't put it where you want it, then how are you going to move it? That'd be the problem. Is trying to move it.
You win it, go pick it up, it's not there. Somebody else took it.
Well, then I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
He's got themselves a good seat there, kind of watching the room. Yeah, taking a break.
be another, if we wanted, it'd be another thing for a generator.
Yeah, but it's probably not the best choice. Probably not the best choice.
Or for tools. I don't think it looks as big as the metal one, honestly.
I don't think so either, but I thought I would give it a shot. If it's not, we can always put it up front and use it to stick other junk in.
Yeah.
Extension cords or jacks or jumper cables or whatever. I'm just saying, if we win it, we win it. We don't, we don't.
Yeah.
That's okay. Still may end up building. But at some point, I got to build another shed, so replace the metal one. Probably another metal one. I'd like to get it as close to that as possible, size-wise.
Yeah.
It's a 7x10. 8x10 would be a tight squeeze.
Yeah, especially that fire code thing.
Yeah, it's what I was thinking about too. Can we put it in a different location? We could. But where it's at works pretty good. You know, that type of things.
That's one of those things where it might be easiest to just have Menards come deliver it and put it in place.
Except that you're going to pay $5,000 for a shed or more.
Yeah.
And then, I'm just saying. You know.
Yeah. But it's like, none of us are in real good shape to be pulling anything.
No.
You're definitely not. I'm definitely not.
Well, we moved the other one.
Yes. And we were younger, and backs didn't have problems, and knees didn't have so much problems.
Yes.
And it was like 30 years ago.
And it's the little metal one's still working, even though it's getting worse every year.
Yes, it was also 30 years ago.
At least.
Well, 20 years ago.
Well, I think it's 30 is probably a pretty good number.
Yeah, it's back when I was still have youth. Don't have youth anymore. Well, since the back went funny. Now it's just trying to maintain not being in pain or as much pain.
Yep.
Lay in my heating thing, occasionally take an anti-inflammatory or an aspirin, and enjoy stuff. Not to be in pain, that's the big thing. That's the ultimate goal for when you get in your 40s is try not to be in pain.
Well, like Art said, he's never been in pain.
Well, that would be nice. That would be nice.
So, you know, Tom's.
I don't know if I totally buy that one, but
well, that's not our major pain.
Maybe not major pain.
He says he has no trouble walking or
that's nice.
Doing anything else like that. So, of course,
it'd be nice to have that level of fun at the age. It'd be nice to get to 96 and not be in major pain.
Everything working
and not
still
taking
drive
heavy
yourself to
painkillers.
coffee?
Yeah, it would be nice not to have major pain and on mega painkillers and other things. The way I'm thinking, by the time I'm 96, I'll be on the heaviest painkiller. Maybe fentanyl will be available in every corner drugstore. You never know. It might.
Look at that. Okay, we're good to go. Your bladder's okay?
At the moment, yeah.
Okay.
Why are you going this way?
Oh, I toyed with going to the bank, but I could do that later with mom.
Oh, okay. That's fine. One aspirin's not enough.
Not quite, huh?
Well, one Tylenol, one aspirin. And sometimes when my back's hurting, it's
depends where it's grumpy at and how it's grumpy. Well, the heating pad probably does as much as a lot of things. Yeah.
Well, it helps loosen the muscle and it helps remove some of the remove some of the inflammation from your
It takes it down. Yeah.
Yeah. Helps relax those muscles around the areas that are injured, and takes out some of the inflammation.
Well, that's a plus.
Yeah. Penetrates deeper into the muscles than just a normal electric heating pad. Because they use infrared light and heat. So. But it only gets to about 112, 108 degrees, so it's not like it's gonna hurt, like burn you or anything. Like a hot water bottle laying on it, it could be 150 to some degrees.
Yes, it can be kind of warm at times. Yeah.
It doesn't really penetrate deep into you because it's not an infrared heat or light. Yeah.
It just burns you.
Yeah, it just burns you. I mean, it probably feels good on the surface. The 2 millimeters it penetrates into, it probably feels good there.
Well, what we use them for the most, Mom and I, is when we have.
I mean, if it's on your knee or something where it's like hurting, and the little bit, just a little bit into the skin, or into the joint. Yeah, but it's not going to get all the way through.
Well, when our bedrooms went down to like 63 because of
sticking a hot water bottle in between you guys,
in there sometimes because it was so cold.
Yeah, it would radiate the heat out.
But I moved that oil-filled heater out of Jennifer's room into the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I would plug that on for a while, and I'd raise the temperature up to about almost 70, and then turn it off.
Back when I used to have my desktop computer going constantly,
you didn't need a
with
heater.
The 17-inch monitor.
Yeah, you didn't need a heater.
Didn't need a heater in there. Okay, I had the window open in January with the breeze, and it was
and
still
close
on
to
there.
the furnace helps too.
Yeah.
When you're at the end of the duct, and the wind's blowing from that direction.
I haven't had the desktop on in a little while.
Yeah.
Actually, I should make sure I can fire that thing up again.
I've gotten spoiled with the 7300, and I've gotten spoiled with that solid-state hard drive computer.
Yes.
And I've got to the point that I like both of them fairly well.
Yeah.
I got the old one underneath it, but And I was pretty happy with the old one, but boy, the start time on it's so slow. I mean, you get used to that solid-state drive.
Even though that old one I have in the living room is an old solid-state drive, only 128 gigs.
Yeah.
And you just use it for basic stuff like radar and other things. It's still significantly faster than that old hard drive computer from 2012.
Yep. Well, that's that purple one I've got underneath that one.
Well, mine was that silver one, but
whatever. Yeah.
It's significantly thicker. There's a real hard drive in it too.
Well, that's because of the hard drive, and if you got a CD-ROM drive, you got the same problem.
Yeah, it had a DVD drive in it.
Yep, that's what I meant. Yeah.
But now you just hook an external up to it, and it's funny. I got that external one from my tower in 2018.
Yeah.
I think I used it once to install a program, and then I think that's all I ever used it for was just installing that one program off the CD, and then I found a way. You could download the damn thing.
Yeah.
I never had to use the CD again. So I have an external drive plugged in that I've only used once. When I bought that big computer, because that big computer didn't have a CD drive bay, so because there's those 200 millimeter fans in the front there.
Well, yeah, but it is a pretty good machine.
The case is still fine. Case would be fine if I don't know if I'd ever build a big, huge computer again.
I don't think so.
When these smaller mini computers, these mini PCs have as much horsepower or more.
Yeah.
Well, at least it has Windows.
Yeah.
But yeah, these mini PCs.
I think
the one that they're coming out with, Mini Swarm's coming out with, is going to have the highest end AMD CPU in it here real soon. So it actually has a real video card, laptop, but real laptop card instead of just the on-chip card.
Right.
So.
A couple people sitting in the street there looking like they're hitchhiking or something.
Maybe. Especially for a lot of these, when you can get them under $1,000 and they have 64 gigs of RAM. In fact, they're going to be releasing a tablet, an AMD tablet from the mini forum I was looking at it. And it's got one of the newer APU processors in it. And it's like, damn, this is a tablet.
Well, I don't...
And it's got 64 gigs of, or maybe it was 60, it was either 64 or 32 gigs of DDR6. And I was like, the hell? Or DDR5. But I was like, damn.
Jennifer needs a new wiper in her car or something like that. We'll see.
Oh, we're probably gonna get something to eat today.
Well, we're gonna try to do something. I don't know what we're doing yet. We got paid, so that's good.
Hey.
Put my ears in today. I was sitting there trying to talk to my hearing aids, and it said, "This may take a while." I went, "Oh yeah, well that's why they're not in my ears. Or turned on either ones." Snow markers down. That's what he's doing. He's trying to figure out what he was doing. Now we know. Probably one of the district managers came by for an inspection. probably out hunting turkeys. Turkey season, probably. I'm guessing, I don't know. You know, I never track it and I never hunted them, but they're pretty smart. They do have attitudes. Yeah, the one we stayed at Grand Forks is pretty nice. I like that one.
The Baymont.
Yeah. That was just,
Across from Lyra Center.
yeah, as long as nothing's going on